I'm actually waiting here. And the other day what happened that I waited for more than 30 minutes and I didn't find students join here in the class. There was a new student who joined the class, but I didn't know because they didn't actually, I don't know, they didn't actually um, the day before they didn't actually say anything while I asked on Nishadak. So I thought that what should I do? So for 30 minutes I literally waited for 30 minutes so that the students joined, but they didn't. Right. So Meme, how was your mock test about the spoken one? Like how much did you the marks that you got? I just noticed it. And what are the problems that you faced? Now we can discuss that in the class, I guess.
Okay, ma'am. I am sharing with you now. Ma'am, I felt little nervous in the mid time, but when I started the exam, I was normal. But in the mid time, in completing second part,
Okay, on the second part.
after completing second part, I uh, couldn't remember some words or uh, what I should answer with the teacher in speaking. I couldn't find the proper words and couldn't arrange the sentences properly, and I felt nervous that time.
Okay, you felt nervous. So, can you like what kind of questions were there that they asked and you felt more nervous about? And I think, of course, Nishad discussed with you about all those all the problems, right?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
yes,
Sometime a few sir discussed about this few moments ago,
yes.
and the questions about all about my about family traditions, about family occasions, and also family events, family
Yeah.
traditions and customs. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, so did you like even stop while you were speaking? Did you stop for a moment and think that what should I tell next? What should I say next? What are the words that are not coming into my mouth? I can't organize those words into a sentence, and that's what happened, and that's why you got that mark.
Yes, ma'am. In the mid time, I for some seconds I stopped, and I could not organize the words and could not find the words. That's the main problem I faced.
Okay, okay, all right. So now, as I was asking you that how much did you finish reading Harry Potter, or were you preparing for this exam today?
Ma'am, the last day I attended the speaking test without taking any preparation uh, because I didn't stay at my home. I stayed my aunt's home, and I couldn't sit on my studies about 7 days.
Okay.
So I attended the speaking test without any practice or preparation. It's it's difficult for me that to attend the exam to yesterday.
Okay, okay. And did you ever actually sit on exams, or and did you give the exam of spoken English ever before the mock test? Did you appear in
No,
the mock
ma'am.
test?
No, ma'am. Yesterday I attended the first time for the first time speaking
Okay,
test. Yes, ma'am.
okay, okay. All right, right. And what about you, Nidhi? Nidhi, can you hear me? Nidhi, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Nidhi,
শুনতেছি।
what was the yes, Nidhi, what was the problem that you didn't get to join the class the previous day I sent the link of? What was the issue that you couldn't join the class?
ম্যাম আমাদের বাসায় তেমন কারেন্ট ছিল না। সেজন্য ম্যাম জয়েন করতে পারিনি। ফোনে এমবিও ছিল না।
Okay, all right. So, Nidhi, I told you to actually, um, I remember that I gave you homework, right? And you have to say something about your place, the place that you live in, the village that you are staying in right now. Do you remember that? The homework? I told you to do that. Do you remember it, Nidhi?
ম্যাম আমি তো কোনো হোমওয়ার্ক করিনি।
Okay, Nadine. That's okay. If you forgot, that's okay. That's all right. So then, for the next day, the homework I would like to give you. Okay. So, is my background clear? Do you like hear any kind of noises which is coming from the fan or anything else, or is my voice totally clear to you?
Yes, ma'am, it's totally clear.
All right then. All right. Mm. Okay, so Nidhi, the homework I would like to give you for the next day, that you have to,
ওকে।
yes, yes, remember it, and please try to join the classes each and every day, okay? If possible, and I will write it down. I will write it down, and before that, I would also like to let you know beforehand that from the next month, I would like to take the classes 4 days. And I found out that it becomes, and also Nishad sir also discussed this fact with me, that it becomes sometimes hectic. The schedule sometimes become hectic for you, that you have to do the classes each and every day. Okay, give me a moment. Wait.
ওকে ম্যাম।
Yes, there are some background noises. Actually, I'm not being able to be there in Shantiniketan. I'm still at my relative's house, so maybe there are some extra background noises. Can please spare me if those sounds seem to be appear to your ears, right? So the thing I would like to tell you that I will start the classes from the next month. I will take the classes 4 days per week, and I found out that actually there is sometimes it happens that not for everyone, but the people who are actually doing the classes and joining the universities and doing all of their tours all together, it becomes a little bit hectic for them to do the classes each and every day. So I think I would like to do the classes on the days when Swagato sir is not having his classes. I will have my classes on the alternative days, and I am letting you know beforehand, and I will send the written schedule in the group. So actually, take a look at them. Okay, have a look at them after. And Nidhi, the homework I would like to give you, that you have to uh, tell about the place you are living in right now at this moment, and what are the things that you feel that this place made you fall in love with it. Okay. সো আপনার কোন কোন
ওকে।
জিনিসটা হ্যাঁ, কোন কোন জিনিসটা ভালো লাগছে, এবং আপনি আপনি যে গ্রামে থাকছেন কি যেখানেই থাকছেন বসবাস করছেন, সেখানকার কোন জিনিসগুলো আপনার ভালো লাগে, এবং তার জন্য কিনা আপনি সেখানকার পরিবেশটা প্রকৃতিটা আপনার ভালো লাগে, এটা সম্পর্কে আপনি আহ, মানে এটা নিয়ে আপনি ভালোভাবে ভেবে আসবেন। ইউ হ্যাভ টু থিঙ্ক অ্যাবাউট ইট, অ্যান্ড ইউ ক্যান অলসো মেক সাম পয়েন্টস বাই ইউর সেলফ ইফ ইউ ডোন্ট রিমেম্বার দ্য থিংস ওয়াইল ইউ আর স্পিকিং, but you have to of course speak those things in English. Okay, that will be your homework. Okay, Nidhi.
ওকে, ওকে।
Okay, now I would like to go to Mim. Okay, Nidhi, you can mute yourself, because the sounds it's been echoing, right? So Mim, have you gone through the two videos that I sent the other day?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Which one you felt more interesting? Tell me about that. I will ask you about that one.
The first one, ma'am.
Okay, okay, yes, the hippo spa. Okay, so what did you find, and what was the most interesting thing that you found that about this video? Welcome to hippo spa. Explain.
Okay, ma'am. I watched the video and I found that uh, they lead a super luxurious life in Africa when it's coming spring season. They lead. They can get they get the chance to lead a very luxurious life by taking spa from many fishes because like carp fishes uh, they help the hippo uh, help the hippo by cleaning their dead cells and their skins. Also, they get they uh, they take food from the hippo's dead skin like algae and parasites as their buffet food, and they enjoy a lot these kinds of uh, dead cells to take as their food. And some fishes like cichlid fishes, they also help hippos like when uh, the tail is look like uh, toilet brush, and cichlid fishes uh, enjoyed a lot sorry are helped sorry ma'am uh, cichlid fishes uh, takes food from the hippo's tail, which
Fishes
looks
take food. Fishes take
sorry ma'am,
food.
fishes
Don't
take food.
don't
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Don't forget the sentence.
Sorry, ma'am.
Don't be nervous, Mim. What happened? Why are you being nervous? Continue.
Sorry, ma'am. I am trying, ma'am. Cichlid fishes take food from the tail, which looks like a toilet brush, and also some other fishes like barbel fish. Barbel fishes uh, mm, are helping when the hippos is on production mood. Then barbel fishes uh, race after race after like uh, rock star when they find the hippos is on production mode. They race after him and try to collect their food from the uh, back part from the of the hippos. And finally, when the hippo uh, opens its mouth, many some other fishes uh, run like a rush, and they try to collect their foods from the mouth of hippo, and they find many uh, good stuff from the mouth part. And after completing all the treatments, the hippo feels very relaxed, and uh, it's it's really very interesting for them. They enjoyed a lot. Sorry, they enjoy a lot. All right, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, it was very interesting experience actually, and yes, it really feels like spa. And okay, so uh, Mim or Gangotri, would you like to Mim? Can you message in the group that I have started the class a long ago so that they should join the class if there is anyone who are interested in joining the class? Maybe they haven't noticed yet that I have started. I have sent the link. Can you spare a minute and actually send a message, Mim? It would
Okay,
be
ma'am.
better.
I
Yeah.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, Nidhi, I hope you can hear me. Nidhi, can you tell me after you woke up today, what are the things that you did and what are the things that you actually do to some chores like helping your parents or maybe helping any other of your relatives or doing any kind of work or anything by which you learned a new word, or what are the things have you did it, like did you do any kind of things that make your by which you completed your day? Nidhi, could you carry on in English?
Ma'am, actually, I can't good English.
I can't speak. Okay, you should say I can't speak good English. I already know that, Nidhi. But you have been joining the classes for almost 1 month, right? If I am not
Yes,
wrong.
ma'am.
Yes, so you at least should try. You should at least try to speak. Otherwise, the things that you have been feeling cowardness, that kind of thing that you are not being that much brave to actually go through and speak the way you want to. You have to overcome it. Okay. So Nidhi, you can carry on. You start it, just start the sentence, whatever it is. Start the sentence, and I am here to help you. So you can actually first say those things in Bengali. That what is the first thing that you started your day with? Started your day with. Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am, শুনতেছি। কি বলবো বুঝতে পারতেছি না।
আচ্ছা, আপনি সকালবেলা ঘুম থেকে উঠলেন, উঠে কি করলেন? দাঁত ব্রাশ করলেন, তারপরে আপনি পরিষ্কার পরিচ্ছন্ন হলেন, তারপরে আপনি কি করলেন? পড়াশোনা করলেন, কি মা বাবাকে হেল্প করলেন, যা কিছু করলেন আপনি বাংলাতে শুরু করুন, সেটা we will try to translate it into English.
Ma'am, I woke up in the morning, um, 8 a.m. ম্যাম হইতেছে বুঝতেছি না কিছু।
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ, continue, I'm listening. All right. You can say, I woke up at, when did you wake up?
আমি সকাল 8টায় ঘুম থেকে উঠেছি।
Okay, so
I
I
woke up.
okay. You were saying the thing about today, Nidhi. Okay, so I woke up at 8 a.m. You can say this about yesterday, not about today. Okay, because today the day is not finished yet. Okay,
ম্যাম
so you
তাহলে
should.
কি এটা পাস্ট হয়ে যাবে?
I have woken up at 8 a.m. in the morning today. ঠিক আছে? Okay, or you also can say today I have woken up at 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, that's also
Okay.
correct. Okay, then what you did, Nidhi?
Then I'm
Try to speak in Bengali first, Nidhi. Don't have to just go to English. Carry on, carry on.
তারপর আমি দাঁত বেছি।
তারপর আমি আচ্ছা
আমি
দাঁত
ঘুম থেকে
ব্রাশ।
উঠার পর করেছি।
আচ্ছা, তা you can say I brushed my teeth after that. Okay,
ওকে ম্যাম।
then what did you do?
দেন দেন আই এম ওটা তো আর ইয়ে হবে না। দেন আই ব্রেকফাস্ট।
No, I had my breakfast. Breakfast is a noun. Okay,
ও সরি ম্যাম।
breakfast. Yes, breakfast is a
I had
noun.
my breakfast.
Yes, and you cannot make a sentence without any verb. Okay, you have to use one verb at least, otherwise the sentence will not have any meaning in it. So you have to say I had my breakfast. Okay,
Then I had my breakfast.
yes, and
Then I had breakfast. I had my breakfast. Uh,
okay, Nidhi, you can take your time. You can think by yourself. Think for 5 or 10 minutes. I will come back to you, and you can carry on with your saying what the things that you want to say. Actually, think about those. That what are the things that you want to say, and after that, I will ask you again. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so I see a new participant here, new person here, Sahidul Islam. Sahidul, can you hear me? সাইদুল, আপনি আমাকে শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? সাইদুল, আপনি আজকে মনে হয় প্রথম জয়েন করেছেন, আপনাকে আগে আমি ক্লাসে দেখিনি। সাইদুল, মিম, আপনি কিছু বলছিলেন?
No, ma'am.
ওকে, সাইদুল, এমডি সাইদুল ইসলাম, ক্যান ইউ হিয়ার মি? Okay, I guess there is some network issues or whatever. Right. So, Mim, I would like to ask you, I would like to go to you once again, and the things that I started my class, that the topics, the cue cards I sent in the did you actually, I think you went through them. Okay, so Mim, what is your idea that what is fashion? And do you have any idea what's the difference between style and fashion, like what is fashion, and of course what is style? Is there any difference, or are they the same thing? What is your thought?
I think uh, these are little bit same. There is not too much differences in both of them. Like fashion means by which uh, we can show ourselves, or we can
Yes.
ম্যাম আমি আসলে শব্দ খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না। বাংলাটা কি বলবো আপনাকে?
হ্যাঁ, of course, of course.
মানে ফ্যাশন বলতে আমি বুঝি যে যেটা দিয়ে আমরা আমাদের বাহ্যিক আহ, উম, আমাদের
বাহ্যিক।
বাহ্যিক চলাফেরা, তারপর হচ্ছে আমাদের বাহ্যিক পোশাক আশাকের যে ধরন আমরা সেটা যেটা তুলে ধরি মানুষের সামনে বা সবার সামনে, এইটা হচ্ছে ফ্যাশন।
What are the things that we want to say people about ourselves, and by that dressing up. And it is when we actually dress up ourselves and show people up that what are the things that we are actually valuing. You can also say that the also you can say, rather than this meme, that actually fashion is such a thing which is a kind of a way of dressing, and which shows from where you belong, like upper class or middle class or lower class. That sometimes actually focuses your fashion sense, actually focuses on those things. And if you buy, suppose that you are buying any kind of luxurious things, it will show on your dresses. Like, even though that you have bought the same duplicate thing, you will feel the difference, you will actually find the difference between those products. So fashion is that kind of thing by which people actually show that, okay, I am an upper class person, and they actually show people up their things, their materialistic things, their materialistic wealth to other people. It is a kind of show up, you also can say, to other people. And style is a total different thing. Style is a thing by which mean, I don't know if I should say it, but the way I can see your DP, like the photo that you have put here, you can totally understand that there is a difference between your and we both are wearing saris, but there is a total difference in wearing them. You have carried the same sari in a different way, I have carried the same, like, the sari in a different way. So that is our personality. Your personality is different from mine. So it totally appears through our dressing senses, that what are the things that we want to depict ourselves to others, and what we want to show ourselves to other people. Like, if I am a teacher, I will actually show up myself, I will dress in such a kind of thing, in such a frame, and by which my profession will be showed. And a heroine, they will, maybe the heroines or the heroes, they will actually dress up themselves in a certain different ways, their style is different. And each and every heroine, they have their own styles as well. And there are singers and dancers who have their own styles as well. So there is a huge difference between fashion and style. ফ্যাশন মানে যেটা হালে চলছে, যেটাই সবসময় এখন সবাই একসাথে মিলে ফলো করছে, অনেকে মিলে একরকম ভাবে চলছে। দেখা গেল সবাই এখন আজকালকার দিনে ব্যাগি প্যান্টস পরছে, তার সঙ্গে টাইট টপ পরছে। So that's kind of fashion, but that's not the style of your. Style is when you carrying one thing by yourself? Sahidul? Sahidul, are you saying anything? Okay, right. So, also, style is a thing, that shows your self confidence. Style is a thing by which, and this is a most common question which totally can come in your IELTS spoken exam, because uh, style, and there are many differences between this fashion and style. And by doing any kind of fashion, like you have wore a dress which is not fitting you well, and which is actually suffocating you, and not you are thinking, okay, I look very good in this thing that people are carrying, but you are not thinking about your body type, the way your body can hug those dresses. You are not thinking about that. You are just following the trend. That's what fashion is about. But style, it's totally different. It's about your self confidence, the way you carry on dresses, and it's your self comfortness as well, and the way you actually show your profession through your dresses, through your actually styles. That is totally different, so these are the things I think are the difference between style and fashion. Yes, Mim. Do you want to add anything up with this idea? Do you have any other ideas that you want to add with this idea? Do you have anything more to say, Mim?
No, ma'am, I got it, what you said now.
Yes. And actually, fashion. What also another thing you can say that fashion is one thing which has a limit of time, which has its limit. কারণ আপনি দেখুন আজকে যদি কেউ শুরু করলো এরকম ভাবে যে আপনার হ্যাঁ এখন ট্রেন্ড চলছে লম্বা চুল রাখা, ওকে, রাইট, so keeping long hairs, it's a trend, and it is a fashion, one kind of fashion, okay. Also, like keeping long nails, it's another kind of fashion. But wait, give me a moment. Huh. So that's one thing, and there after some time it comes that the keeping short hair is another kind of trend. Then highlighting your hair sometimes is a trend, and black hair is sometimes another kind of trend. So that's what fashion is about. It's limited in time, but style, it has no time limit. It has no time by its own. Like the way Rabindranath Tagore wore his dresses, the way you can say Shami Vivekananda wore his dresses, the way Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman wore his dresses, the way Kazi Nazrul Islam kept his hairs, that's their style, okay, that's their own way of describing themselves. Their self-confidence, their whole being, their whole personalities has been shown through their styles. So it's a difference, okay. So that's the main point, that's the main issue about us fashion and style, that it is, one is time, one has no limit of time, and one is like which is actually caged in between time, okay, in time, right. Okay, Mim. So that's what you can say. You should say whenever you have been asked about the difference between fashion and style. So yes, Mim, about speaking about fashion, is there any kind of fashion that you find nowadays that people has been, as the new generations are coming together, and people here and there, they have been following different kinds of fashion and different kinds of trends. is there any kind of trends, or is there any kind of fashion that you follow that you feel sometimes is very much disturbing to carry on, and there are some things that you don't like about the new things that has been coming around? Is there anything that you would like to share, that you would like to share, Mim?
Yes, ma'am. I got it. Ma'am, nowadays I can see that many people many people has changed their dress styles, their dress ups. They also like to wear short dresses, or sometimes they feel comfortable. Uh, uh, in Bangladesh, what I am saying now, it's about Bangladesh, uh, which we couldn't see before, but nowadays we can see that here in Bangladesh, many people are changing their uh, styles with dresses, like. People don't like to wear long dresses, and they also don't like to wear saris regularly, and also they don't like to wear traditional dresses. uh, 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 Also we can see now that many people nowadays are following to uh, stay simple in their dresses, and which I find that girls are uh, uh, most girls are now uh,
Most of the
most of
girls.
most of the girls like to uh, take makeup products uh, all the time. They like to use makeup products in a regular basis. They like to use makeup products, and I think it's very disturbing. I feel it's very disturbing. uh, that's
Okay, so that's the trend, that's the fashion. Let them carry on. We don't have any way to say anything about them. But there are something which are really very much disturbing to us. And yes, so that's my kind of experience about this thing. And now, Nidhi, have you actually prepared? Nidhi, I can see you are in the class. Nidhi, can you say anything about the thing I asked you?
Yes.
অন্য রকম হলো, আর একটুখানি বৈচিত্র্যতা আনা গেল কথাটার মধ্যে, ডিফারেন্স আনা গেল কথাটার মধ্যে, ঠিক আছে?
জি ম্যাম।
ওকে, আচ্ছা। অ্যান্ড দেন আফটার এতগুলো কনজাংশন আমরা বসাবো না, অ্যান্ড বসাবো না, অ্যান্ড না বসিয়ে দেন বলতে পারেন, বা আফটার ওয়ার্ডস বলতে পারেন, AFTERWARDS, আফটার ওয়ার্ডস, সেটাও বলতে পারেন। বলুন, সেটা বলে দেখি।
afterwards,
Yes.
afterwards, ম্যাম তারপর আমি বিকেলে ঘুমিয়ে পড়লাম।
ওকে, দেন আই টুক এ ন্যাপ, কারণ বিকেলবেলা যেটা হয় সেটা স্লিপ বলে না, বিকেলবেলা ওটাকে আপনার ন্যাপ বলা হয়। আই টুক এ ন্যাপ।
Nap in the afternoon.
Yes, I took a nap. Yes, I took a nap.
Then I took a nap in the afternoon. That's
Yes.
it.
Okay, and after waking up, you just join the class, or did you not do anything? Did you not pray to God? You of course did, right? So you can
Yes,
also,
ma'am.
you should also add that here, because it is also one kind of chores that you have been doing regularly, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, Nidhi. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I think I would like to go to Mim and ask you once again about the second question that the second topic that I wanted to discuss. I wanted to talk about. Okay. So, as you know, Mim, that কালচার অ্যান্ড কাস্টমস, সংস্কৃতি এবং রীতি দুটোর মধ্যে কিন্তু ঠিক যেরকম ফ্যাশন, there is a difference between fashion and style, there is also a huge difference between culture and customs. Can you give me one or two examples between culture and customs, Mim?
Yes, ma'am. Culture means which we follow from uh, our after our birth in a country, or living in a country, when we follow some rules or rituals in a country, that means culture. Like in Bangladesh, we yeah, we most of the people in here are Muslims, and as a Muslim country, we have to follow
আচ্ছা, মুসলিম কালচার্স,
Muslim.
that is wrong English.
Muslim culture.
Islamic cultures, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Muslim
Islamic
are the
culture.
people. Muslim are the name of the people. Okay, now
Okay, ma'am.
continue. Hmm.
We, uh, for example, um we maintain our life here uh, by enjoying many occasions like Eid festivals, then uh, Pohela Boishakh. Uh, these are the customs in our country which we celebrate regularly in our country. And
Are these
sorry,
customs?
these are the culture. No, no, ma'am. These are the cultures, ma'am, which we follow in our country or celebrate in our country as a culture, and customs. Customs means uh, uh, when in a society, uh, many people try to follow some rules or restrictions or rituals uh, in a fixed society, because there are different society in an area. uh, Different society have different rules, and these are the customs, I think so, ma'am.
Yes. Saidul, would you please mute yourself? আপনি নিজেকে একবার মিউট করবেন, সাইদুল? Yes. Okay. আর meme, for some time, like I couldn't hear because I don't know, maybe it's my problem, maybe it's my issues. Could you actually repeat what are the things that you said about customs? I couldn't hear it clearly because maybe some network issues happened here from my side. I couldn't hear it properly. Can
It's
you
okay,
please
ma'am.
repeat it?
It's okay. I
Hmm.
can repeat. Customs mean which we follow in living in a society. When we live in a society, we should follow some rules or restrictions, and these are the customs which we need to follow for living in a society. And these are called customs, ma'am. Different societies have different customs. For example, um, Muslims societies have some restrictions, but Hindu societies don't have same customs. They don't have to follow uh, same as Muslims. They have their own customs to follow, and Muslims also have some different kinds of customs to follow. Mm,
Yes.
that's all I think, ma'am.
Yes, yes. So custom is the thing which is made by the society. Hmm. Yes, culture is also, of course, one kind of institution by the society as well. But culture is a thing that we have been following for years after years, and we have been people all together, and by which we get to celebrate our own cultures, own traditions, and we actually get to get closer to each other by following those cultures. But custom is kind of thing that by doing some kind of chores, you actually sometimes there are some good things, but most of the times you actually spread hatred towards another people, hatred kind of, which means that the upper caste people, the caste system that we have in our in the actually the religion I belong from, we have customs like that upper classes have certain kinds of opportunities, and there are some lower castes who don't get to have those kind of opportunities themselves. And even for some lower classes, they actually, there are many people that who are the first generation learners, and they didn't have any kind of education, any kind of knowledge about this whole world before that. And there are many more places in India which haven't reached their education, the education system. And there are many places here as well that any kind of relationship between upper class and lower class is not accepted. And for that reason, many people also get killed because of following that kind of customs, so-called customs, which are really not necessary, which are really unnecessary to follow. So this, maybe I think this is the thing, these are the things I think the main difference between culture actually brings all these it has its time limit, like fashion. Custom is also have its time limit, and not culture is almost limitless. It is longer, it has longer time period than the other one. Okay, so I think that's the main difference. So, Mim, right, that now that we have been speaking about culture, so what are the cultures about our Bengali people? As a Bengali, as Bengali people, what do you think are the greatest cultures that we follow, which bring each of us together, all together, and we actually make a better relationship with each other? Can you mention any kind of cultural programs, or maybe some cultural places where we actually get to meet each other and make a better bond with each other?
Yes, ma'am. In Bangladesh, as a Bengali, we see that here we enjoy or we celebrate all the occasions together. Uh, there are no differences. Uh, we don't feel any differences when uh, we need to celebrate on any occasions. We we always celebrate all the occasions together. Muslims, Hindus, all kinds of religions, mm, occasions. We always try to observe or celebrate with together, and that's the main point, I think, by which we can uh, by which our relationships are also um, uh, make our relationships
Yes,
and
yes.
also as a Bangali, our food cultures are also responsible to get us closer, because all the Bangalis food habits matched with each other. Uh, there are no differences in our food habits. Uh, all the people, all the ethnic people, uh, all we follow same food habits, ma'am.
Yes, food habits are the main. They like because we Bengali people we make such great dishes. We make really great dishes, and to speak about them, there is there is a culture. If I have to mention, there are two actually in India, in West Bengal we get to know two kinds of Bengali. One is Ghoti, one is Bangal, and preferably you see clearly, if you actually go through them, you will totally understand there is a huge difference between their cooking styles. And as Bengali, I prefer the Bengal style cooking than the Ghoti style, because they use a lot of sugar in them and all kind of things. So it's their culture of
Also,
following.
ma'am, Bangalis are using many spices,
Yes,
spices in foods.
spicy, yes. Yes, like those spices and spiciness and all of those things. And I don't even feel that kind of. Here I also get to eat biryanis, but it is not as much as tasty there is a literally very much difference between that as well. And our cooking style, it's really very much, I would rather say it's really very much tastier than their style. So yes, this will continue, this kind of controversy, it will continue. But yes, I will always support that Bangal people can cook better way than them. Yes, so that's also like a difference between cultures, and that there is a kind of cute kind of tussle always goes on between this Bengal people and that Ghoti people. Here it always goes on. It's very interesting to listen to them. Yes. Now, I think I should end the class right here. I will send you the class link to you very soon. And Mim, anyone rather than you didn't send me the homework that I sent. I don't know what happened. I would like to send another homework today. And still, as I am here in my relative's house, I think I won't be taking the other one because I don't have the perfect setup for the writing class. So I think I would carry on. Oh, I'm sorry. So I think I will carry on the classes tomorrow, and no, yes, I will carry the
It's
classes
okay,
on
ma'am.
tomorrow. Yes. So I will send another homework, and Mim, the thing I would like to suggest you, I went through your writing. Um, আমার মনে হচ্ছে ওটাতে কি করতে আমি আপনি যেটা লিখেছেন যে এই সালে আমি এটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি, এখান থেকে ওইটা নিয়ে আপনি জাস্ট একটা ছোট একটা বর্ণনা করে দিলেন। তো এই যে ওরকমটা না করে ওটা প্রথমটাতে আমি প্রথমে আপনি দেখা গেল যে আপনি বললেন যে হ্যাঁ ব্রিটিশ এই সম্পর্কে আপনি যেটা যেটা বলেছেন যে ইংল্যান্ডের এই খাবার স্টাইলের এটা এটা আছে, ঠিক আছে, কিন্তু তারপরে কিন্তু এই যে জিনিসটাকে কিন্তু আপনাকে এই সালে মানে ওখান থেকে কিচ্ছু না, জাস্ট আপনার ম্যাপের মধ্যে ঠিক যেটা আছে ঠিক জাস্ট সেটারই আপনাকে ডেপিকশন দিতে হবে, সেটারই বর্ণনা দিতে হবে, আর কিন্তু নতুন এক্সট্রা করে কোনো কিচ্ছু না। তো এই জিনিসটা কিন্তু খেয়াল রাখবেন সবসময়, হ্যাঁ, যে আপনার এই যে মানে সেটা আমি আমি লেখাটা যখন দেখবো, লেখাটা দেখলে সেটা আমি আরেকটু ভালোভাবে বুঝতে পারবো, আরেকটু ভালো করে করতে পারবো, কিন্তু আমার মনে হয় যে আপনার যে যে লেখাটা যেরকম ভাবে লিখেছেন সেটা আপনাকে পুরো লেখাটাই মানে যা যা ওই ম্যাপের যেইটা আপনার ওই ডায়াগ্রামটার মধ্যে আছে সেইটার মধ্যে ঠিক যা যা আছে জাস্ট সেটাই আপনাকে বর্ণনা করতে হবে, এবং সেটাকে আপনাকে একটু কি করতে হবে, একটু বেশি করে এক্সপ্রেস করে সুন্দরভাবে ওটাকে লিখতে হবে। তো সেইটা আপনি পরের দিনের রাইটিংটাতে আমি যেটুকু বললাম সেটাতে আপনি আরেকটু আপনার আরেকটু চেঞ্জেস আনার চেষ্টা করুন, এবং পরের দিনকে আমি আমার ক্লাসে দুটো নিয়েই আমি আলোচনা করবো, এবং দুটো নিয়ে আলোচনা করে দুটোর মধ্যে তারপরে আমি দেখতে পাবো, আমি বুঝতে পারবো যে আপনার এইটাতে কতটা কি অসুবিধা হচ্ছে, কারণ আমি তো টাস্ক 1 এর কাজ এর আগে দেইনি। তাহলে সেটার ক্ষেত্রে আমি এটা নিয়ে যখন আরো আলোচনা করবো তখন ব্যাপারটা আরো বেশি ঠিকঠাক ভাবে সুন্দরভাবে লিখতে পারবেন, মানে যেটা যেই একটা কৌশল যে স্কিলটা অবলম্বন করে আপনাকে লিখতে হয় আইএলটিএস এর জন্য, সেটা আরো আরো বেটার হতে পারবে। হ্যাঁ নিধি বলুন।
ম্যাম, I had a question.
Yes, I have a question, not I had a question. Okay নিধি, carry on.
ম্যাম, আমি 2টা প্রশ্ন লিখছি, এটার মানে উত্তরটাও লিখছি। ম্যাম দেখেন তো হয় কিনা। যে তুমি কি আমার কথা শুনবে না? Won't you listen to me?
Yes, of course, it's correct.
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম। তারপরে সে কি গতকাল বাড়ি গিয়েছিল?
Great নিধি, একদম ঠিক
তারপর
হয়েছে।
ম্যাম এই যে আরেকটা লিখছি, তার কাছে আমার কিছু টাকা ছিল। I had some money with him.
না, with him এরকম বলা যাবে না। he had some money of me, তার কিছু টাকা মানে 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 আমার কিছু টাকা, অফ মি মানে আমার, আমার র বায়ের বোঝাতে অফ মি মানে আমার কিছু টাকা তার কাছে ছিল না, তো এটাই উইথ হিম এরকম ভাবে বললে এই জিনিসটা পুরো উইথ মানে কিরম বলুন তো, উইথ মানে সাথে
সাথে বা সঙ্গে এরকম বোঝায়।
সঙ্গে থাকা বোঝায়, কিন্তু টাকা তো এইভাবে আপনার সাথে আপনার সঙ্গী হিসেবে থাকতে পারে না, ওই জন্য টাকার ক্ষেত্রে আপনি ওই উইথ হিম এরকম বলা যাবে না। তাহলে এটা বলতে পারেন যে হি হ্যাড সাম মানি অফ মি, আমার কিছু টাকা তার কাছে ছিল। আর 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 কিছু?
না, তার কাছে আমার কিছু টাকা ছিল।
হ্যাঁ, হি হ্যাড সাম মানি অফ মি মানে আমার টাকা ছিল তার কাছে।
ম্যাম, আমার বলতে তো
আমার
মানে
টাকা অফ মি মানে আমার টাকা, আমার টাকাই তো ছিল তার কাছে, তাই না?
ম্যাম এখানে তাহলে হ্যাড হবে না, হ্যাভ হবে, তাই তো?
না, there is no problem in the tense, the tense is totally perfect. আমি শুধু বলছি যে সাবজেক্টের অবস্থানে চেঞ্জ করুন এবং উইথ না বসিয়ে ওখানে অফ মি বসিয়ে দিন, মানে I had some money with him, I had some money তার মানে কি আমার কিছু টাকা ছিল তার সাথে, তা তো বলছি না, তার কাছে কিছু টাকা ছিল যেটা কিনা আমার টাকা, তাহলে কি he had some money of me,
অফ মি।
হুম
ওকে ম্যাম।
হুম আর
এই 3টাই লিখছি ম্যাম, অনেক কষ্ট করে এখন বসে বসে।
আচ্ছা বাহ খুব ভালো নিধি, আপনি
ম্যাম পাঠালে ভালো হয়।
ঠিক আছে, সেটা আমি পাঠিয়ে দেবো, সেটা আপনি রাইটিং এর ক্লাসে দেখা গেলো বাকিরা এটা করলো, আপনাকে আপনার সেই হোমওয়ার্কটা আমি এর আগেও স্টুডেন্টসদেরকে আমি করিয়েছি, সেই কাজ আমি দিয়েছি,
ম্যাম আপনি
সেই হোমওয়ার্ক গুলো
গ্রুপে না দিয়া আমার হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে দিলে ভালো হয়, যে আমি একদম পার্সোনালি ভাবে এটা আমি যাতে করতে পারি, কারণ ওরা
অসুবিধার
তো
কি
সবাই পারে জানে।
না, অসুবিধার কি আছে, সেটা আমরা ক্লাসে আলোচনা করে নেব ক্লাসে, কারণ আলাদা করে একটা ক্লাসে আলোচনা করেই নিতে পারি, আমি আপনাকে পাঠিয়ে দেবো, কিন্তু আপনি হোমওয়ার্কটা অফকোর্স আমাকে এতে পাঠাবেন, হোমওয়ার্কটা আমাকে, হ্যাঁ আমি মাসি, হোমওয়ার্কটা আপনি হচ্ছে ইয়েতে পাঠাবেন, আমাকে কি বলে ইমেল করে পাঠাবেন, এবং সেখান থেকে আমি চেক করে দেবো যখন রাইটিং এর ক্লাস নেবো সেখান থেকে।
ওকে ম্যাম।
ঠিক আছে, আচ্ছা। হ্যাঁ মিম বলুন।
ম্যাম, নিধি আপুর হোমওয়ার্কটা গ্রুপে আমাদেরকে দিলেও ভালো হয়।
ঠিক আছে, ওকে ওকে, অফকোর্স দেবো। তাহলে আমি সেটাই করব, কারণ এটা আমি আগে করতাম ট্রান্সলেশন করানো বা এরকম প্যারাফ্রেজ করে করে দিয়ে সেটা দিয়ে ট্রান্সলেশন করানো, কিন্তু এখন যেহেতু আইএলটিএস এর মোডে একেবারে ক্লাসগুলো শুরু হয়ে গেছে, এখন ওই জন্য ওইদিকে আর যাই না। কিন্তু হ্যাঁ, সেটা মাঝে মধ্যে আপনারা যদি বলেন তাহলে সেটা আমি মাঝে মধ্যে হোমওয়ার্ক দিতেই পারি। ঠিক আছে, তাহলে আমি নেক্সট দিন, আমি এখনই এই মুহূর্তে আমি পারছি না, আমি আজকে আজকে আমি দেখছি যদি পারি আমি দিচ্ছি, অথবা আমি কালকের মধ্যে
ম্যাম,
আপনাদেরকে
সমস্যা
পাঠিয়ে
নেই,
দিচ্ছি।
আপনি আপনার সুবিধা মতো দিলেই হবে।
হুম, ঠিক আছে, রাইট। তাহলে আমি ক্লাসটা এখানে শেষ করছি। হ্যাঁ, লেট আস মিট ইন দ্য
ম্যাম,
নেক্সট ক্লাস।
আমি একটু রিপিট করতাম, রাইটিং টাস্ক 1-এ ফার্স্ট প্যারায় কি আরো কিছু আমাকে অ্যাড করতে হবে?
এক মিনিট, লেট মি হ্যাভ এ লুক অ্যাট ইট। যে মানে আপনি
মানে
ব্যাপারটা
ম্যাম,
ভীষণ না, ভীষণ ভীষণ একটা
গ্রাফটা দেখে
ছোটখাটো
আমি
একটা
কি বুঝেছি,
খুব
ওইটার সামারি অল্প কথায় লিখতে হবে এরকম?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, একদম একদম, আর কিচ্ছু না, কিন্তু এই সামারিটাই আপনাকে লিখতে হবে। এবার সেখানে ঠিক যেরকম ভাবে ইন্ট্রোডাকশন দিয়ে ইন্ট্রোডাকশনে আপনি আরো একটু লিখতে হবে যে আপনি এই যে গ্রাফটা এটাতে লিখলেন, যে এটা হলো প্রথম কথা, আপনাকে ডেসক্রাইব করতে হবে যে হোয়াট কাইন্ড অফ গ্রাফ ইজ দিস, গ্রাফ is this, then you have to say okay, this is the graph and this is actually describing that kind of possibilities or that kind of thing about this kind of country or this kind of situation। তারপরে গিয়ে আপনি তারপরে বাদ বাকিগুলো লিখলেন। আপনি এখানে লিখেছেন যে ফাস্ট ফুড এরকম এরকম, এখান থেকে এরকম ভাবে, কিন্তু এরকম ভাবে হুট করে শুরু না করে আমরা জিনিসটাকে এরকম ভাবে শুরু করতে পারি যে সেখানে আপনি প্রথমে দিলেন যে এই 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 যে আমি একটা ডায়াগ্রাম দেখতে পাচ্ছি বা এখানে একটা লাইন গ্রাফ আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি, সেই লাইন গ্রাফটাতে ক্ষেত্রে আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে এখানে একটা উত্থান পতন বা একটা এরকম ধরনের একটা চেঞ্জেস আছে। সেই চেঞ্জেস এর মধ্যে কিছুটার ক্ষেত্রে আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি সেই চেঞ্জেসটা কিসের জন্য হচ্ছে, এই ফুড গ্রাফের ক্ষেত্রে এই বার্গারের বা আপনার কিছু কোনো খাবারের জন্য কতটা লোকজন কতটা কনজাম্পশন করেছে সেইটার উপরে। মানে এটা আপনাকে মোটামুটি 2-3টে লাইনে লিখতে হবে। একেবারে আমরা 250 ওয়ার্ডের যেটা আগে লিখেছিলাম সেটার মতো নয়, কিন্তু এটা যেরকম লিখেছেন না, ব্যাপারটা বড্ড মনে হচ্ছে যে মানে খুব ছোটখাটো হয়ে গেছে ব্যাপারটাকে, আপনি যেন তাড়াতাড়ি করে কত তাড়াতাড়ি শেষ করতে হবে সেই ব্যাপারটা মানে করেছেন
ম্যাম,
জিনিসটা।
আর বাকি দুইটা প্যারাও কি হচ্ছে আরেকটু ডিটেল লিখতে হবে?
না, লাস্ট যে প্যারাটা লিখেছেন সেটা ইটস টোটালি ফাইন, ইটস অলরাইট, ইটস টোটালি ওকে। কিন্তু আপনার হচ্ছে গিয়ে এই যে আপনি সেকেন্ড যে মাঝখানে যে ওভারঅল দ্য কনজাম্পশন অফ দি স্ন্যাক্স ওয়ার চেঞ্জ ইন দ্য পিরিয়ড লাইক হ্যামবার্গার, ফিশ চিপস, ইমপ্রেসাম। তো এইখানে না এই জিনিসটা এরকম এত ছোটখাটো এত শর্টকাটের মধ্যে লিখলে হবে না, এখানে জিনিসটা আরেকটু বাড়াতে হবে, এখানে জিনিসটাকে আরেকটু ডিসক্রাইব করতে হবে। তো
ওকে ম্যাম,
অথবা
আমি
আপনি
বুঝতে
এই জিনিসটা
পেরেছি।
যেটা বলেছেন সেটা দুটো আলাদা করে নিয়ে আপনি লাস্টে একটা কনক্লুশন দিতে পারেন। এটা মাঝখানে যে একটা এক্সট্রা এটা প্যারাগ্রাফ করেছেন এটা করবার প্রয়োজন নেই। ইন্ট্রোডাকশন দিয়ে নিলেন, মাঝখানে একটা 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 পুরো এটা দিয়ে সেটার মধ্যে আপনি ডেসক্রাইব করে দিলেন, এবং সেখানে যদি এরকম থাকে যে কোথাও আপনার উত্থান হচ্ছে কোথাও পতন হচ্ছে, তখন সেটার ক্ষেত্রে আপনি দুটো প্যারাগ্রাফে আলাদা করতে পারেন, নাহলে প্যারা আলাদা করার দরকার নেই। তারপরে লাস্টে গিয়ে আপনি একটা কনক্লুশন দিয়ে দেবেন। ঠিক আছে, এই
ওকে ম্যাম।
কনক্লুশনটা দেওয়াও কিন্তু ইম্পর্টেন্ট। রাইট, ঠিক আছে, ওকে, দেন দ্যাটস ইট মিম। আর আপনি হ্যারি পটারে কতদূর পড়লেন?
ম্যাম, 15 পর্যন্ত পড়েছি।
আচ্ছা, আর পড়া হয়নি?
নো ম্যাম, এখন আবার বসবো।
আচ্ছা, বাহ, ঠিক আছে, ওকে,
ওকে ম্যাম।
অলরাইট, ওকে, গুড নাইট
গুড
দেন,
নাইট ম্যাম।
গুড নাইট।